Namaste yogis, Jacqueline here. This is going to be a chair yoga flow. And if you have a tennis ball or something similar to that, I want you to grab that. Also, let's find a strap or maybe a belt or scarf. And then of course, you're also going to want to have a comfortable seat. And that's where this practice will begin, sitting upright in a chair. You could have your hands either on your lap, maybe against the body, or just in front of your heart. Allow your eyes to close and give yourself a moment just to become aware of the breath in the body. Noticing as you breathe in, noticing as you breathe out. And see if you can get a sense of calmness as you start to bring more awareness to your breath. And so as we move through this chair yoga practice, this is what I want you to cultivate. A breath that helps you to feel calm. Your eyes can open if they are still closed. And let's do some really gentle neck rolls. Kind of rolling your head forward and back. And then try to take your right ear to your right shoulder. And then your left ear to your left shoulder. Just kind of roll back and forth like that a couple of times. And then bringing your head back to upright. Let's go side to side. So look to the right and then look to the left. Repeat that, rolling from side to side. And then come back into the middle. Let's lift our hands so that our fingertips come up towards our shoulders. Lift the elbows out and see if you could find some shoulder circles. It would feel good for you to circle both ways, but just kind of see what feels most appropriate for you right now in your body. And then release. Let's take our left hand and hold on to the seat and lift our right hand up towards the ceiling. Take your right hand and reach over to the left, finding a nice little side body stretch. Find a breath that keeps you calm. And then we'll switch sides, bringing our right hand to hold our chair, the left hand up and over, finding a little side body stretch here. And finishing your next breath, we'll come back up, both hands beside you. Sit up tall. And we're going to twist to our right side. So we'll take our right hand to the leg, maybe the left hand to our knee. And continue to find this uplift through the spine. So we don't want to feel like our back is getting crunched here. We want to be really tall, really long. And as you breathe out, start to unwind. Continue to keep length in your spine. We'll twist to the left side. So left hand at the chair, right hand at our knee. And again, you want to breathe in a way that allows you to feel calm. And releasing back to face the front of your seat. Bring your hands to the sides of the chair and maybe they even slide a little further back here. This is going to be a chest expansion, so we're trying to widen our collarbones and lift up through the heart. And if you feel any part of the body that's really tense or tight, try to breathe there. Breathe with calmness. Now return to your normal spinal position and inhale your arms up over your head. Without lifting the shoulders, see if you could get longer through the arms. And now we're going to forward bend. So bringing our hands to our legs, you might prop up elbows at the thighs, or you might find the space to reach more towards your shins or your feet. But I want you to see if you can keep this uplift through the upper back. So instead of dropping your chin in, you're going to keep your head up. But make sure that it's not crunching your neck here. You want to feel really long, really extended. And then as you breathe out, allow that upper back to round. Maybe tuck the chin in as long as that doesn't make you feel dizzy. And then we're going to slowly come back up all the way into our seat. So now we want to take our right foot, lifting it up, we'll kind of cross our ankle over the knee. This is the deepest variation here, so you could even cross your your ankle over your shin, or you could cross ankle over ankle. But it's this pigeon pose, a really deep stretch for our hips. And you might even add a little bit of a forward tilt. Breathe here. Sitting all the way up, we're going to reach our hands to the right knee and just kind of hug that right knee towards the body, letting the foot dangle towards the floor. See if you could be any taller. And then release. So you'll lower back the right foot to the ground. And now we'll take our left ankle, cross it over the right knee, shin, or ankle. And if it feels okay, add a little bit of a forward tilt. Releasing all the way back up, we're going to hold our left knee, kind of hug it to the body as that left foot dangles towards the floor. And then release. Both of the feet to the ground, bring the hands to meet in front of the heart. When you breathe in, we're going to open up our arms, so elbows by our side, fingertips up to the ceiling, and cactus arms. When you breathe out, bring the hands back to the heart. So we'll do that for a few rounds. We inhale to cactus arms, and we exhale hands to the heart. Do 3 more. And after that last one, you can release your hands, and we want to find our tennis ball. So this can be done sitting or standing. We're just going to stay in our seat today. And we want to work with our fascia. And I'll have a completely separate class that will really dive into that. But fascia is kind of what binds the body together. It's supposed to be pliable, but unfortunately a lot of times it tends to get more stiff and tight. So you might have heard of plantar fasciitis. What we do with the tennis ball is something that's really helpful with that. Even if you don't experience the fasciitis, can't get my words out today, it's still going to be a really good exercise for the feet. So bring the tennis ball underneath the arch of your right foot and gently apply some pressure as you roll over the arch. You could move more around the entire foot, but it's going to work best for this exercise just to stay over the arch. And if you can, you add more pressure. And then we'll do this on our left foot. So when you're ready, you can go ahead and switch, adding some pressure as you roll here over the arch of the foot. So it's kind of like massage in the sense that by adding this pressure and this movement, we're starting to release any tightness that we might have or maybe not even aware that we have in our feet. So once you feel pretty good about both feet, we'll kind of scoot our tennis ball to the side. And I want you to find that strap, belt, scarf, whatever prop you may have. And so we're going to be looping our prop around our foot. So I usually suggest going about halfway down the foot. You'll hold your props with your hands and you're going to lift up the leg. Now the closer that your hands are to the foot, the deeper stretch that you're probably going to experience in your legs and your back. You can kind of walk your hands more to your hips to have it feel a little less intense. And let's just take about 5 breaths here. But remember to breathe in a way that makes you feel calm. And as you finish that 5th breath, we'll do the same thing but on the left leg. So go ahead and switch the strap to the left foot about halfway down, and the left foot's going to lift. You can kind of choose where your hands will be based on what you're trying to feel as you're stretching. And then we want to breathe. About 5 total breaths, making each breath be one that makes you feel calm, both in mind and body. And after you finish the 5th breath on the left side, you can set your prop beside of you. We'll set our hands on our lap and do a few rounds of our sitting cow and cat. So for sitting cow, we're arching our back. We're going to lift our chest up, draw the shoulders back, maybe look up. For seated cat, we round our back, chin tucks in, breathing in, arch forward, breathing out, round back. Do that one more time. And then we want to find the same spot where we started. So maybe your hands are beside you, on you, or in front of the heart. Our eyes will close. We let our awareness go to the breath. Noticing the breath's calming effect on our entire system. And you're welcome to stay and rest and sit quietly for as long as you need. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in and practice with me. Namaste.